Hi, just wondering if, like me, you'd like to wrist mount your GoPro but didn't fancy paying for the quite expensive specific mount that GoPro make to wrist mount. I think I might have a cheaper alternative for you. It's one that I've looked at and I think it works for just about every occasion I'd like to use it for. So start with the standard GoPro camera. What you need to do to add to that is the standard helmet mount. That normally comes with a nylon strap, but we won't use that for what I'm thinking of. To remove the nylon strap, you normally have to peel back the rubber padding, but it goes back quite well afterwards. So what I've then done is I've trimmed back some of the foam padding to expose these loops at both sides. What you can then do is use the standard GoPro mounting attachments. So this is the straight base, as such. Then add to that a normal short connector. And they just normally fit in as they would normally. Not sure if any of you guys actually worked out what these things are, but they're just a little safety retainer that just pops in the base just to stop everything accidentally coming apart, but the clipping mechanism is pretty tight anyway, so you may not actually want to use that. But then that just loops over the handle, and if you then get it all lined up, you can then thread that together and tighten it up. There we go. Okay, so all you need to do now is to add the GoPro to that. Now what we're trying to do is trying to mount it onto the back of the wrist like that. So you can either mount the GoPro facing away from you or facing towards you, depending on what sort of camera shot you're after. I'll attach it facing away for now. And just slot those in together, line them up, and then tighten up with the normal bolt. There we go. So we're almost there. So the last thing to do now is to attach it to the wrist. And what I've got there, you can get these from most DIY stores. It's 20mm wide and it's a Velcro strip, and the benefit of this is that it actually can stick to itself quite successfully. So what we do with this is we'll thread it over the top loop and back on itself. And we'll do something similar for the bottom. Thread that over and back through on itself. What you then do is place your hand through the loop. You can then hold it pretty tight and tighten the strap back down, and it's down, and you can shorten this or lengthen it as much as you like, but let's just put that on there. And then we've pretty much got the camera set mount on your hand. Now what I'll do is I'll mount this as I would using it in my scuba diving, and this will fit on a glove and that'd be quite a snug fit. And as you can see, it's not going to come off accidentally while you're diving. As you can see, the dive glove is pretty chunky. But once that's on, That's a nice neat fit, and you've still got all the dexterity to do what you need to do when you're normally diving. So hopefully that's a nice cheap alternative and pretty practical for you guys to make up for yourself. Happy GoProing!